Have you ever felt lost? Like you're drifting through life, doing what you're supposed to do, studying, working, scrolling. But deep down, there's this aching sense that something is missing. You wake up tired, not from lack of sleep, but from lack of meaning. And yet, from the outside, it seems like everything is fine. You have the apartment, maybe even the relationship. But inside, you feel empty, disconnected, as if a part of you has gone missing. If this sounds familiar, you're not broken. You're just misaligned. And Carl Jung knew exactly what that meant. Part one, the modern dilemma, a world that distracts you from yourself. We live in a world that prizes productivity over presence. That teaches us to compare ourselves to others before we even understand ourselves. From a young age, we're told who we should be, what success looks like, who to impress, what boxes to check. And without realizing it, we become strangers to ourselves. We develop personas, masks we wear to survive. Jung called this the persona, the image you present to the world. It's necessary, yes, but when it becomes your only face, you lose your soul. You lose your connection to the self, your true essence. Part two, Jung's map of the mind, the hidden layers of who you are. Carl Jung's psychology wasn't just about mental health, it was about spiritual integration. He believed that buried beneath your daily thoughts and habits lies something deeper, the unconscious mind. This isn't just a pit of random thoughts. It's where the real you lives, the parts you've suppressed, the dreams you ignore, the truth you don't want to face. In Jung's model, your psyche is composed of key elements: the persona, the mask you show the world; the ego, your conscious identity; the shadow, the parts of yourself you reject; the anima/animus, your inner feminine or masculine; and the self, the whole of who you truly are. Becoming whole, Jung said, requires going inward, facing your shadow, reclaiming what was lost, and slowly, courageously, becoming who you were always meant to be. Part three, the real reason you feel lost. Most people are terrified of silence, because in silence, the unconscious speaks, and it doesn't always say what we want to hear. It says things like, you're not doing what you truly love. You're living for someone else's approval. There's more to you than this routine. But we drown it out with noise, with Netflix, with scrolling. Jung believed this suppression creates a spiritual crisis. You can't find your way in life because you're using the wrong map, a map designed for someone else. To find the way back, you must go inward. Part four, the hero's journey, individuation and the search for wholeness. Jung called this inward journey individuation. It's not about becoming perfect. It's about becoming whole, facing your fears, owning your past, listening to your soul. You begin to ask, what are my real values? What lights me up? Who am I when nobody's watching? This journey is rarely easy. You will meet your shadow, the rejected parts of yourself, your jealousy, your rage, your hidden desires. But instead of judging them, you learn from them, because the gold you seek is hidden in the darkness you avoid. Part five, the shadow, making peace with your darkness. Jung wrote, one does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. Your shadow isn't evil, it's wounded, it's misunderstood. The parts of you that lash out, self-sabotage, or withdraw are often just trying to protect you in the only way they know how. To heal, you must listen. Ask, what does this part of me need? What is it trying to protect me from? With compassion, you begin to integrate. You realize you are not your darkness, but you are also not whole without it. Part six, dreams, symbols, and the language of the soul. Your dreams are messages. Jung believed dreams are how the unconscious speaks to us, not with logic, but with symbols. A snake, a broken staircase, a hidden room. These aren't random. They're metaphors your soul is using to get your attention. Jung advised keeping a dream journal, reflecting, asking what each element might mean to you. Because when you learn to speak the language of symbols, you start hearing your soul again. Part seven, a life reclaimed, living with purpose and depth. Once you begin this path of integration, things change. You begin to make different choices. You stop chasing approval and start seeking authenticity. You say no when you mean no. You follow your curiosity instead of fear. And gradually, life becomes art, work becomes purpose, pain becomes wisdom. This is what Jung meant when he said, the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Part 8, practical steps to start your journey today. So how do you begin? Here are a few ways. 1, create space for reflection. Spend 10-15 minutes a day in silence. Just be. Let your thoughts surface. 2, journal your dreams. Write them down first thing in the morning. Look for patterns, emotions, symbols. 3, identify your shadow. Notice what triggers you in others. What you judge harshly may reflect what you deny in yourself. 4, seek authentic connection. Speak honestly. Share your truth. Let people see the real you. 5, engage with Jung's work. Read Man and His Symbols, the Red Book, or explore Jungian therapy. 6, make art, draw, write, paint. Express what words can't. The unconscious loves art. Final words, you are not alone. If you feel lost right now, it's not the end of the story. In fact, it may be the beginning. Because feeling lost is the first sign you're ready to wake up, ready to stop living someone else's life, and start discovering your own. You are more than your resume, more than your trauma, more than your mask. And if you have the courage to look within, you will find something eternal. Not a perfect version of you, but a whole one. The real you, buried beneath years of fear, but never gone. As Jung said, your vision will become clear only when you look into your heart. Who looks outside dreams. Who looks inside awakes.